ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cosmoteer, where today we are taking a shallow dive into the different weapons that this game has to offer. Disclaimer, we won't go into much detail, however, I am going to record this on the 030 update, so we have overclocked weapons, and I will feature them, of course, as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Cosmoteer, where we are looking at the weapons, of course. And today we have two main weapons that still need to be tested. Let us first and foremost bring in the Flack Array. And the Flack Array, it does damage. It does a lot of damage versus shots. It has a small AoE. It is a very useful weapon. You may fire at will. At 1x speed, it is slowly breaching the shields. It's working on the second shield generator now. And the first armor damage has been recorded. I mean, yeah, it's a good gun. It's a nice gun, it's a fun gun. Is it my favorite? No. Upgrade it. Target the reactor and fire. Crew at your station. Second gun is firing. Fire rate seems exactly the same, but what is this? We're not doing as much damage against the hull of the ship. But what we do with the upgraded one is create a barrier for other shells, enemy shells, to hit against. They will not be able to shoot through that cloud. This is 100% a defensive weapon, ladies and gentlemen. There is no need to go aggressive with this gun. None whatsoever. Let's, let's add a large cannon. Let's add some ammo. And let's make sure the crew members can get to you. Restock all resources, and you, Flack Array, cease fire. We're going defensive on both guns. We're defending against two normal cannons. Ooh, we have a heavy flak. You. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I used my flak gun to create a barrier of shrapnel in front of the cannon. The cannon cannot penetrate. It's useless. Pardon me. Ooh, the second one barely missed. Let's quickly make sure you cannot shoot me as well. There we go. Let's redo that one as well. They also shoot, of course, against shells, but yeah, if you manually target them, this ship is now defenseless. I have to move my ship in order to get my guns to work again. Remove it, and we're suffering. You. Cease fire, please. Let's bring in another ship that's already been damaged. Let me guess. I still have you on overclock on this one. Yeah. That explains. Now. Hello. Oh yeah, first things first. Let's turn you to the side. You didn't think I'd forget, did you? The point defense guns. Point defense guns are awesome. Always have been, but now they are completely insane. What do you mean? Well, these guns are upgraded. Meaning, let's take a look. They generate a bit of heat, but they turn on a dynamo and they regenerate power. So you only have to recharge essentially half as much. There we go. Did you see that? They recharged on their own. Meaning these guns, with a proper setup, I mean, you can do something like this. And then add a heat dissipation system, let's say over here and there. And yes, I am doing this very quickly now. Overclock them. The heat is being sucked up. They regenerate power. But, you know, this was always a weak spot. Hitting these guns and then behind it, the walkway, that's where you would target. No longer. No longer, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the beauty of this upgrade, of this overclocking. And personally, I think this is one of the best overclocking things around. It is very useful. Of course, they still have a downtime. The efficiency goes down if you do it like this. But you can do it like this, and I think that is very, very valuable in this game. Now, let us shut these. Do I shut these down? No, I'm gonna let them shoot. Why not? More importantly, we have two very big guns. Now, these guns, they have, just for the disclaimer, they have two lance dilation pumps installed. And with two pumps, we are getting more area of effect. And we have two amplification pumps to generate more heat. And these guns, oh my. First things to remember is these do not have an overclock function. Instead, they have a safety function. I can turn this off so you continue to shoot even when you're starting to overheat. Very dangerous, but it is possible. I'm gonna target over there and over there. Now let's turn them on, shall we? Heat applied is 80. Now, let's repair this ship. Okay, there we go. As you can see, these generators, they seem to struggle a bit, these heat guns. They're not really getting through the shields, are they? But wait, what is this? The shield generator is catching fire. This shield generator is burning up as well. What is going on? The shields, the heat is transferred into the shield generator, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't have proper crew control, if you don't have proper heat management, oh, then you're in trouble. Also, please stay in shorter range. Thank you. Now, let's concentrate the heat over here. Bang, look at that. Now, this ship is in trouble. You can defend against this. However, to do so, I recommend you looking at my video that talks about the heat dissipation mechanics, especially that talks about the, what are they called again, the heat exchangers. Look them up. Because I probably forget to put them here on the screen. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Now, massive damage already. Even the reactor caught fire for a second, but let's go back to this ship now, because it has some drawbacks. And the drawbacks is that they are overheating, ladies and gentlemen. These guns are overheating, that's why they stop shooting. Now, the best way to deal with the overheating is quite simple. Ceasefire. Ceasefire, and you see this orange line here. That's how much fire, how much heat is in the gun right now. What I'm doing currently is quite simple. I stopped firing, except with these small gatlings here. They are still shooting and generating a bit of heat, but overall I'm just dumping heat. I'm dumping, and I think I should be good now. Let's continue firing. If I want to generate more heat, I'll just turn you off. Look at how the heat increases on my ship. You, deactivate safety protocol. Let's see what happens. This one has safety protocol enabled, and she shut down. This gun is starting to catch fire. Let's activate cooling systems in hopes of helping a bit. Turn on safety protocol. This gun is essentially lost. It's dead. If I don't get fire prevention in there, and I only have a single protection system. Ooh, look at that. The reactors are catching fire as well. They overheated. A disaster in the making. And that is the heat management that these guns need. You need to pay attention to that. If you have proper heat management, then these guns are awesome. Let's take a look. This is the damage that they've done. One shield generator here is down, so we created a weak spot. Armor is hurt as well. We got a shield generator there that is taking heat now. It's an interesting weapon. It's a very interesting weapon, and I really look forward to using it. It is, however, a weapon. I would call this an advanced weapon. This is for this game, very advanced mechanics. And not for a starter, I reckon. Because you need to combine several blocks, you need good heat management, and then of course you still need to win the fight. Bang! With that bang, ladies and gentlemen, comes an end to this episode as well. This is the last of the ships, of the weapon test ships. You've seen all the statistics of pretty much all weapons. Let me quickly show the point defense again, because I'm not sure I showed you those. 35 rounds, 35 damage a shot. If you're wondering, what does this gun do without? There we go. This is what this gun can do. This is what this ship can do. I'm looking forward to starting a new campaign. And I reckon next week, somewhere, I'll be able to start recording. Because things will heat up. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you a very fond farewell.